guys, what's up? Retro Shinobi Extra video, and in this video, I'm going to show off all the different pickups I got for this week. Got a lot of pickups, got a lot of stuff from a lot of different places, going to show it all off. Start off with some amiibos that I got. So me and my dad went to Best Buy, and Best Buy had a restock of amiibos. So first off, let's go from oldest to newest. We have one that they recently remade, which is Marth. So really happy to get this. I had like a German one, but now to have an English one's really nice. So, and another one that we just missed out on, and it wasn't from a different thing, we just missed out on it, is a Dark Pit, which is one of my favorite characters in Smash Bros. It's like the character that I play a lot as, and it's my main character, so that was nice to get. Let's see. Up next, we're going to show some Game Boy games. Now, got this in a deal with a friend, $25 for the whole lot. He was happy with it, I was happy with it. Let's start off with the system. We have a Game Boy Color purple with a intact back, I'll say that. It's got, there's just this random manual that doesn't have a game that goes to it. That's Toy Story 2. There's a e-reader, which is really cool for the Game Boy Advance, or I don't think that was for Game Boy Color, yeah. And Excitebike, so that was cool. And let's see, got a lot of original Game Boy games and Game Boy Color games, and also have some Game Boy Advance games. So starting off with the Game Boy games, we have Tetris 2. Gonna go quick through these. Frogger, Pac-Man, Uno, Monopoly, Wave Race, Caesar's Palace, Tamagotchi, and in my opinion, the most interesting one to me, Metal Walker, which is cool. It's a Capcom title for the Game Boy Color. It looks interesting. Alright, now we have a lot of Game Boy Advance games, so let's get into these. We got Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, Star Wars Trilogy, Star Wars New Droid Army, Earthworm Jim 2. These aren't in any specific order. I just got a whole bunch of them here. We got Zapper, Metabots AX, Unfabulous, Batman Begins. Most of these were just ones I didn't have. Lord of the Rings: Fellowship of the Ring, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Spyro Orange, Lego Star Wars the video game, Digimon Battle Spirit, not one of the less expensive Digimon games, Bionicle Matoran Adventures, Star Wars Episode 2, Sonic Battle, 2 copies of Naruto Ninja Council, Naruto Ninja Council 2, Lady Sia, and B-Damen, which is an Atlas title, which was cool to pick up. So most of those were ones I didn't have. Paid $25 for all of them, which is a good deal. Ones I didn't have, and friend got some money, so that's always good. Let's see, let me just rearrange this stuff. Alright, okay, so up next, let's show off this book. It's a How to Win at Nintendo Games. I really like this, buying a controller, and they had this, and the guy just threw it in, so it's cool. Let's see, got some PS1 games, paid a couple bucks a piece for these. Let's see here. We have Dino Crisis, Galaga, 1, Crash Bandicoot Warped Greatest Hits, Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Again, Greatest Hits, and a holographic Crash 2 Warped. I don't know if you can see the holographic. on there, but it is holographic, so that was nice. Let's see, on to some other pickups. There's just stuff I got at video game stores, so it's well below eBay, but it's not, you know, $1, $2. So, we got Cyber Speedway on Sega Saturn. We got Swagman. Gundam Battle Assault 2. Jackie Chan Stuntmaster. Final Fantasy VII with the misprint. I don't know if you guys can see that, if you know what I'm talking about. Masterpiece, the eye is just everywhere. So that makes it slightly more rare and uncommon. So that was nice to pick up that variant. We got Digimon World. And last but definitely not least, Einhander. So really cool to pick up all those games. Games that are more uncommon, still like really cool games, so really nice to pick those up. Let's see, before I get into some other things, at like a couple of different garage sales, picked up games for $2 a piece. The first set of those games is Godzilla Destroy All Monsters on Genesis. Not Genesis, GameCube, wow. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and Mario Kart Double Dash. So for a couple of bucks a piece, not a bad deal at all. Let's see, the other stack, another stack of 3 games, starts off with, how would you know? Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. We also have PK Out of the Shadow, and again, what would you know? Mario Kart Double Dash. So kind of weird, but I'm not complaining about finding 2 copies of Mario Kart Double Dash and Godzilla Unleash All Monsters Melee on GameCube. Really cool games, really nice games. Not complaining about finding them at all, but just weird. Now we got a really big GameCube lot. Starts off with one controller, Indigo controller, nice shape. Got some disc-only games to start off, and then they start not being disc-only. We got Call of Duty 2. I have these all in cases. SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. Lemony Snicket Series of Unfortunate Events. Madagascar. Shrek 2. And the best one, Mario Party 5. So, all those disc-onlys, and now let's get into the games. Let's see, I believe I need to get some order to this, alright, so, Legend of Spyro, A New Beginning. Bad Boys, Miami Takedown. Tak and the Power of Juju. Spider-Man. These are all complete, by the way, and in very nice shape. We have Disney Sports Skateboarding. Pac-Man vs. Pac-Man World 2. Backyard Football. Muppets Party Cruise. This is starting to stack up. Move this over here. Meet the Robinsons. Cars. The Incredibles. Call of Duty Finest Hour. Star Wars Rebel Strike. It's like the manual and the disc, so not complete necessarily. And now getting into the better games, we have Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. This is also stacking up, but that's okay. Animal Crossing. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, and Luigi's Mansion. So all of those were complete for the most part, at least the most essential games were. And yeah, all those, the disc-onlys and the controller was $15. So a really awesome deal, really happy to get that. Yeah, the garage sale lady had she had no games. Asked them, she had their kids go inside, and she pulled out all those games. She handed me the disc-only games and said, "Here, just take these. You can have them for free, and you can buy whatever you want out of the other games." And she just said $15 for everything, all of the ones that had cases and the controller, which is really surprising because she didn't have the controller out or some of the other games out before, and she just said she said $15, and then I asked her if she had anything else. She pulled out more games, and then she just still said $15, which is great. Really happy about that. The next thing is something that me and my dad were very, very stoked about, going out garage sailing. I'm going to be covering up the price until I'm done showing this. So, first of all, walk up to a sale, ask them if they have any video games, and they say, "Oh, I think I have a video game in the box over there." And, so, go over there, and dun 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 dun! It's a Pokemon Game Boy Color, and it's the cool one, too. It's the better one, the more rare one, because it has that's the yellow and blue one, not the silver one. And it's in really nice shape. It's got the back battery and everything. Didn't come with the Pokemon game, but I'm not worrying about that. Power's on and everything. I'll just turn it on really quick. And the sound works too. So really awesome about that. And as I put it back in and take my fingers away from the price, $5. So really awesome, really excited about this, really happy about it. Didn't even try to haggle the lady, just handed her, me and my dad handed her $5, and was just, alright, there we go, that's all we need. And they still have like the sticker from where they bought it and everything. And honestly, I think I'm gonna keep this $5 on here, just as like a, wow, I got this, I can't believe I got this for $5. And so me and my dad thought that the day couldn't get any better from that point, but we were proven wrong with something that was really astounding. So first off, go to this guy's house, and he doesn't have any video games out at the sale, and we asked him if he has any games. He says he has some GameCube and Nintendo, like original Nintendo. So he goes into his house, he pulls out some NES games and two GameCube games. So I'm going to show those off first, and then go to the NES games, because that's where the best part is. So two GameCube games, Tetris World, and NASCAR Dirt to Daytona. So nice to pick those up, didn't have them. They're complete and in nice shape, so that was nice. And the best part is the NES, so let's get into it. Now, he was just rapid firing through these, like, just, here's this one, here's this one, here's this one, here's this one. Like, showing them off really quick, like he doesn't even care about them. And he said, this is the best one, which is Super Mario Bros. 3. And this one has nothing wrong with it, it's in perfect shape. All the other ones have some damage that I'll be pointing out, but it's nothing really bad. We have Star Trek Anniversary, and as you can see, it's just a tad bubbled. But it's not really that big of a deal. One of these games is in a plastic case because it's a good game, and this one was the one that was in the case when he brought him out. It was Spider-Man: Return of the Sinister Six, and this label is not in the best of shape. But that was the one that was in there, and he was just flying through everything. Like, here's this, here's this, here's this. It's all kind of nothing, and this is the good one, which was the Super Mario Bros. 3, and the other game was Sesame Street 1, 2, 3, Sesame, just like Astro, Grover, and Ernie's Magic Shapes. Sounds like a fun adventure. And the last game, which he didn't think that had any importance, really, really did. And here's the back of it, and as I take it out of here, really, really awesome about this. And that game is the one and only DuckTales 2 on the NES. And DuckTales 2 on the NES, in really nice shape, there's no label damage at all. It's just insane. And the best thing was, out of all these games, he wanted $6 for the whole thing. He just said, give me $6. So that's about 85 cents a game, if my calculations are right. So, 85 cents for a DuckTales 2 is a really good deal. And this is one of the most expensive NES games in my collection now, one of the rarest ones. Played it, it's really, really hard, but it's really fun too, so it's really awesome to have it in my collection. Really, really happy about that, and for 85 cents you can't beat it. So, I mean, you can bet I took that Spider-Man out right after we bought it and put this DuckTales 2 in the case. Me and my dad were looking at it when he was flipping through all the games, and we're like, is that a DuckTales 2? It was, and it was insane. I still cannot believe it. It's so crazy. Really, really good pickups at the garage sales. It was really nice to get all this stuff. So, yeah, that's all I have for this week. Remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. This is Retro Shinobi, signing out.